What up, YouTube? This is Team Rocket here. We're doing part 2 of our stun anti-meta discussion. This time I'm going to talk more about the stun, as alluded to in the first part. So let's just start with a couple of cards and monsters that we need to work with. So in the first part of our discussion, you guys got the alias and gadget versus gadgets. So now I'm going to go focus on the stun part. So with the Banisher of the Radiance, Thunder King Ryo, Cyber Dragons, Grand Mole, Neospatian Grand Mole, Doom Caliber Knight, what was that? King Tiger Wanghu, Fossil Dynas, and Kaikus. Now, and Pot of Duality. Now, you'd wonder, why am I putting Pot of Duality? Why is that considered? Because it's your draw engine out of this deck, because everything doesn't special summon, so you can run max pods. Alright, let's focus on each card individually. So you have Banisher of the Radiance. Banishers, while it's face up on the field, any card sent to the graveyard is removed from play. That's mess your opponent up. How many decks right now are associated with graveyard decks? Use out of the graveyard. This thing is it right here. This thing stops all plays. It's like Dimension Prison on legs, or Dimensional Fissure on legs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I could do the 3 of them.
It's a great card. It's a little low attack, but you just play a little bit more defensive spells, and you can play. You'd be good with this. I really like this card. It's one of my favorite. I actually side deck it. It's great. All right, so let's say Thunder King. What do I need to say about Thunder King that everybody doesn't know? I mean, it's negates special summons, negates drawing out of the draw phase. I mean, it's great. And 1900, awesome, great start. One of the great opening cards, especially when you need to set stuff up a little later.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Your opponent has to really try to play around this card, and everybody knows that. So, I mean, that's why it's a good stun card. Alright, Cyber Dragon. You're like, why is Cyber Dragon stun? Well, it's a free 2100. Special summon it, and then you play Thunder King afterwards. And what is your opponent going to try to do?
I might be able to find something.
They can't Cyber Dragon to try to pull off your Thunder King, because now you have Cyber Dragon to block it, I guess. I mean, it's a great beater. It's a free summon if you need it. Do what you got to do. Alright, here, let's go with Kaiku. Kaiku's great. You flick any battle damage, you get to remove 2 monsters out of the graveyard. It's a mobile crow that's basically on 1800 attack. It's good. I like Kaiku. It's a good side card, especially in most formats. It's also a dark. Alright. Fossil Dyna Psychopathial, or however the hell you say it. Can't special summon. Shit, that sucks. That stalls out pretty much any deck right now. And when it's flip face up, destroy all special summons. So it's a great little stall out card. Flip, destroy, great. And after it was released in the tin, it's available to everybody, so you can kind of budget it out. It's a great card. Alright, let's go with King Tiger Wanghu. King Tiger Wanghu, older card, Pharaonic Guardian, great card though. Rains up on the field, all monsters with attack equal to 1400 or less that are normal summon, special, are destroyed. So it gets rid of your gadgets, most tuners, everything. It's a great anti-meta deck card. Messes a lot of people up, So I like it. It's also another good side deck card option for most people, but it stuns really well. Slows your opponent down. Alright, and Doom Cal, everyone knows what Doom Cal does. I mean, 1900, neither player, it can't affect monsters' effects activated, it's negated and destroyed. Opponent still has to play around this a lot of the time, or try to activate something and then try to do something again. Doom Cal's great. And then the last one that I really want to focus on is Grand Mole. Neospatian Grand Mole has been around for a long time. And so it's been one of those stun cards. It's probably it's the main card in Rock Stun, right? So, you throw a Cyber Dragon down, special summon a Cyber Dragon, you throw down a Neospatian Grand Mole, and you're just gonna start messing people up. You bounce, especially a Synchro Monster, a Bryonic, a Stardust, whatever you're getting your face beat in with at the time. Get that out of the way and attack for 21, and you're just rinse and repeat. It's great. So another thing about this deck, I don't know if you noticed, but it's a lot of light and dark. Those are both dark. Well, that one's dark, sorry. Those three are earth, and then those are light and dark here. So you could always run BLS or Chaos or something as another little stun thing. But I'd only run one. I wouldn't run both. And you just run any number of those to your comfortability level. So that's my explanation of the stun engine. It's not a deck that could be played relatively well right now just because of the fast pace, and it takes a while to set up because the only thing you can really special summon is Cyber Dragon. But it's great. I like it. I play it with a lot more traps, counter traps and stuff, but it's a great engine. It screws with people, messes with their heads, and then you can always sync out and do whatever later. Alright, well, that's Team Rocket.